There are 5 finals on day 2 of the World Championships. We see the fastest man and woman in the world over 100 meters, the women's high jump, the men's javelin and 20-kilometer walk. But we start with the qualifying rounds of the men's 400 meters. 46 entries, and in Heat 1 a chance to see the fastest man in the world, drawn in lane 2 from the United States, Harold Butch Reynolds. Reynolds this year already run 44.10. In lane 1, Philip of Dominica, Skerritt of Canada, Stevens of Cuba, Shersing of the DDR in lane 5 going well at the moment, Malki of Dominica in 6, Takano of Japan, the Asian champion, out on the outside, and Takano running a strong first 300 meters, but coming through on the inside now is Skerritt of Canada, and idling along in lane 2, Butch Reynolds, but always stronger over the last 100 meters of a 400, and indeed it's Reynolds now from Takano on the outside here, and the Japanese finishing very fast, but Reynolds will win the first qualifying heat. 45.51 from Takano and 0.86. Drawn on the inside of Heat 2, Kitur of Kenya, already under 45 seconds this year, Morris from Trinidad, Bennett from Great Britain, the gold medalist in the European Championships in 4x400 relay, Ford of Bermuda, Yakbono, Egbunike of Nigeria there in lane 6 already leading, the favourite, the second fastest man in the world this year and one of the favourites for the gold medal, Daly of Panama and George on the outside. But Egbunike from Nigeria looking so relaxed, so confident. Wonderful runner, run 44.17, fraction slower than Reynolds this year, ranks him 4th all time. But inside him, Ford running well, and on the very inside, Kitur of Kenya now, with a lead of about 4 meters as they cross the line, the first 4 qualifying easily. And it's David Kitur from Kenya who wins 45.39, the fastest qualifying so far, from Egbunike, Ford of Barbados and Daly. And in Heat 3, a chance to see Tiako of the Ivory Coast, drawn in lane 3. Tiako's best ever 44.3 makes him a big medal chance, but Darren Clark of Australia in 4, one of the fastest juniors ever, a great threat. Arnold of Switzerland in 5, and the Russian Kurochkin may be a threat in lane 6. And Morris of Jamaica has run around 45 seconds this season and has run the first 300 very fast, and it'll be Morris of Jamaica showing up well there, running on the outside. Can't see the rest of the field until they start to sweep through inside him. It's Tiako of the Ivory Coast, and then 5 men together, only 4 to qualify. It'll be Tiako to win. It looks like the Swiss might just come through. Darren Clark, in fact, gets second, so 45.65 for Tiako. Clark second, Kurochkin third, Arnold 4th. It's Senior of Jamaica in Heat 4, drawn on the inside. Rebo of Italy, Giallo, Gunter, McKay, Antonio McKay of the United States, third in the World Championships. Schönleber of East Germany, the new European record holder, there already leading the field in lane 6, ahead of Ugbisi of Nigeria and Mikumi of Tanzania. But in lane 5, Antonio McKay striding very freely and very easily, and Matthias Schönleber in lane 6, who only a week ago set a new European record of 44.48, so he's really very fit for this season. But it'll be Ugbisi of Nigeria who comes through quite strongly to win in 45.55. Schönleber second and McKay third, but all qualifying fairly easily. Heat 5 and a close-up there of Derek Redmond of Great Britain, in good form at the moment, ran 44.71 in Zurich 2 weeks ago. The Hungarian drawn on the inside, then Redmond in 2, Watabasi of Indonesia in 3, then the Czech in 4, Roddy Haley of the United States in 5, Sawe of Kenya in 6, going off rather slowly, already caught by the blue vest of Haley, Karlovitz of the East Germans in lane 7, and Sanchez of Spain drawn on the outside. But at the moment, Redmond in lane 2, former British record holder, running very smoothly and very strongly, and it'll be Redmond to take this. It looks like Roddy Haley and Karlovitz of East Germany finishing strongly nearest to the camera. But a comfortable win for Redmond from Karlovitz and Haley on the line, and coming through in 4th place, Tito Sawe from Kenya. Redmond's winning time, the fastest of all the qualifiers, 45.33. And in the final heat, heat 6, on the inside, Bert Cameron, the reigning world champion from Jamaica, would have had a strong chance of winning the Olympic title, but pulled a muscle in the semi-finals. One of the bravest and strongest runners, Bert, just beginning to come back to some kind of form. Kalani of Venezuela in 2, Phil Brown of Great Britain in 3, Ocaro in 4, Hernandez of Cuba, second in the World Junior Championships in lane 5, and looking strong there. It'll be Hernandez leading into the straight. It's Ansra of Kenya in lane 6, who's holding the Cuban. On the inside, Bert Cameron looking round, and so is the young Hernandez of Cuba, and it'll be Hernandez to win the final heat. Good time, easy qualifier, 45.69 for Hernandez. John Ansra of Kenya second, Bert Cameron third, Phil Brown fourth. It's been a generally high standard, the second round of 400 meters tomorrow. In the discus qualifying now from the People's Republic of China, Hu Run Yu. Well, it's a good solid throw, but the qualifying is well over 60 meters, and that falls short to 70. Not really quite using the full extent of the circle and throwing off the back foot rather than the front foot. And so 56 meters 70, not quite good enough to qualify. Dominating the world at the moment is Diana Gansky of the German Democratic Republic. This 23-year-old, the second longest thrower of all time, easily qualifies. She's done the 4 best performances this season. And just look as she rotates. See how she keeps that right arm behind her. And now as she pulls a long pull and breaks hard with that left foot, then just retains her balance. An easy qualifier, 63 meters and 64 centimeters. This is Khaled Ahmed from Egypt. A good throw, slightly off balance, and although it falls short of the qualifying, she has every reason to be very pleased. It's 42 meters 64, breaking a 20-year-old Egypt. A fine performance. There it is, the new record. Ilka Vailuda of the DDR, one of the great hopes for the future, ranked 4th in the world, but only 18 years old, an extremely fast right arm. And that goes a long, long way. In fact, 68 meters 40, leading the qualifiers. Bit slow in the circle, but a very, very fast delivery. 68 meters 40, no wonder she smiles. Tsatsanka Christova of Bulgaria, former European champion, 4th in the last World Championship, slightly off balance, slipping a little on the very smooth circle, but again, a good throw, 66 meters 86. Ranked 2nd in the world this year, dropping the right shoulder a little, the right knee bending, but an excellent. We have the top 4 throwers in the world here. Here's Martina Hellman, also the DDR, is staying within the circle, ranked 3rd in the world at the moment. Again, another long throw, 66 meters 80. The reigning world champion from Helsinki, and still a force to be reckoned with. Again, that long, long pull, just managing to stay within the rim of the circle for a valid throw. Zhu Meihu from the People's Republic of China. And just really throwing with the top of the shoulder, not really getting her legs into it, not getting enough speed around the circle. It's over 58 meters, not quite far enough to qualify, but not getting a long enough pull and slightly off the ground as she threw. So 58 meters 26. And finally to Zdenka Silhava, the world record holder from Czechoslovakia. An easy throw, 64 meters 64, so she also qualifies. And we have in prospect women's discus finals that's ever been held. Just a confirmation of some of the top results. Gansky looking very formidable, but Wailuda at 18 leading the field.